Girl is live. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Your girl is live. I'm going to find out today. We're going to do an all signs reading all the way from Aries to Pisces. We're going to find out who feels rejected by you. Who feels rejected by you? We're going all the way from Aries to Pisces, guys. We're going to find out who feels rejected by you and why they feel rejected by you. Get in here, get in here, get in here, TikTok. Hey, YouTube, get in here. I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here. Get your drinks. Happy Saturday, guys. Get your ass in here. You like, bitch, no, bird. We is going to the club. Get in here, YouTube. Get in here, TikTok. Let's find out. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Let me move this up a little bit. All right, I think we're good. I hope so. All right, guys, get in here, TikTok, YouTube. We're live. We're gonna go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Happy Saturday, guys. Get your drinks, get your blunts, get whatever you need. Let's get this reading. Let's find out who feels rejected by you guys and why they feel rejected by you. Get in here, get in here, get in here, guys. We're going all the way from Aries to Pisces. Welcome to the live TikTok. Hey guys, you're like, bitch, where you been? I've been busy, bird. I've been busy. Get in here, guys. I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in here, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. I believe I am live. Yeah, you live. I am going to timestamp this YouTube for you guys so you can go back and find your sign. Hey, TikTok. We're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. We're going to find out who feels rejected by you and why they feel rejected. We're going to start off with Aries. Happy Saturday, everybody. Get your drinks, get your margaritas, get your blunts, get all your shit and get in here. We're going all the way from Aries to Pisces. We're going to find out who feels rejected by you and why. Who feels rejected by you and why? We're going to start off with Aries here. Aries. Who feels rejected by Aries? I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in here. Make sure I am live on the... Am I live? Yeah, I am live. I think I got the comments on. Okay, guys, let's get it. All the way from Aries to Pisces, let's find out who feels rejected by you, Aries. Who feels rejected by Aries and why? I'm going to pull the first card to find out how you will know who this person is. The second card is going to be why they feel rejected by you. And the third card is going to be the outcome. All the way from Aries to Pisces. If you guys need something personal, you can email me at theagametarot@gmail.com. TikTok coming soon on my TikTok shop. I'm going to be selling oils. I'm going to be selling money oils. I'm going to be selling love oils. I'm going to be selling good vibe oils, okay? So if you guys have had a hard time attracting love, this love oil is going to work for you. If you had a hard time attracting money, this money oil is going to work for you. So look out for that on my TikTok shop, guys. Hey, YouTube. Hey, guys. Thank you for joining me. Look, I can't see a thing. You're like, this bitch is blind again. Bird. Let me clean the glasses, TikTok and YouTube, so I can see y'all. We're all the way from Aries to Pisces. We're going to find out who feels rejected by you and why. We're going to start off with Aries. Ooh, emotional repair here. Somebody that wants to reconcile with you, Aries, feels you got friendship. This is somebody here. Bottom of the deck, memories. This is a past person that you put in the friend zone. That's how you know who this person that feels rejected. You friend zone me, Aries. You're like, I know this, Terry lady. This is somebody here that is a crash out with this emotional repair. They crashing out because you friend zone them. This is a past person here. They feel rejected by you, Aries. That's how you'll know who they are. The crash out that you friend zoned. They feel friend zoned. They feel worthless. You're like, well, I wouldn't have it any other way, Deborah lady. I wouldn't have it any other way. The person that has emotional problems, that's a crash out. You got a basket case here that you friend zoned. Past person here, they feel rejected by you. They just can't take it, Aries. You like, well, I couldn't take it dealing with them. Now we even. Let's find out, why do they feel rejected? Why does this person feel rejected by Aries? You got competition. Aries, you didn't put this motherfucker in competition. You like Cardi said, I'm outside. You didn't put them in competition. They feel rejected for you because you put them in competition with somebody. And then you done friend zoned them on top of it. You're like, I wouldn't have it any other way. They feel rejected because they feel like you put them in competition and they got to compete for your love. This person feels like they got to make some sort of sacrifices. This could be somebody that's already in a relationship, and they feel like they got to compete for your love. Oh, Aries, that's how you know who this is. You got a crash out, an emotional crash out here that you put in the friend zone, Aries, and this person feels like that they're in competition for your love. I got to compete for Aries' love. You like, that's the only way you're going to win me, fool. Let's find out what the outcome is. What's the outcome for Aries on this? Let's see what the outcome is, Aries. You got harmony, but it's in reverse. And you got separation at the bottom of the deck. You know what that means. You're like, that is correct. We separating. The outcome is you're not getting back with this person. You're not going to balance it out. Harmony is in reverse. And y'all going to separate. If you're in a relationship and you put this person in, they crashing out because you had a third party. You put them in competition if you're in a relationship. That's who feels rejected. For some of you guys, if you're in a relationship or a marriage, Aries, your person feels they crashing out because you had another person and put them in competition. Y'all can't balance that shit out for nothing. You're like, we can't, Terror Lady Bird. Y'all finna separate. And if this is a past person, they crashing out because you put them in a friend zone. They feel like they got to compete for your love, Bird. I feel like the outcome is y'all not going to be able to work this out. You're not going to be able to get on the same page with harmony in reverse. Wow. And then separation here. Let's find out who you're dealing with, Aries. Let me get this out the way. I have heavy Aquarius. I have double Taurus on the board, and I have Scorpio. I have heavy Aquarius, double Taurus, and I have Scorpio on the board. It could be anybody, but this is, those are the heaviest. Let's get you one more card to see how this person feels about you, Aries. How does this person feel about Aries before we close this out? How does this person feel about you? Party in your heart. Don't take it personally. This person feels like how they feel about you. They feel like you party too much. They feel like you're immature, and they feel like you stay in the streets. And this person feels like they're not going to take this personally. They're not going to take it personally. A lot of you guys, this person feels like you're not taking this shit seriously. You're not. Wow, let's get you some advice, Aries. Advice for Aries on this situation here. But I don't feel like that you guys are going to get back together. You're going to be able to balance this out. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, this person feels rejected by you because you put them in competition. And y'all can't work it out. You like, and can't, Terror Lady Bird. This person feels like you were very childish and immature. That's how they feel about you. Advice for Aries here on this situation, Spirit guys, before we close this out. Advice for Aries. You got the Knight of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's coming towards you slowly. This person is coming towards you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's slowly coming towards you. Ten of Wands here. The bottom of the deck, the Judgment. You're going to have to make a decision on this person here because this person here, they want forgiveness and a second chance. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They coming towards you slowly. This person could want to commit to you with the Hierophant card. They want a commitment. They want forgiveness and a second chance. They could have put you in competition. Wow. But somebody wants forgiveness and a second chance. It could be an earth sign. They coming towards you slowly here. And you're going to have to make a decision with this judgment card here. This person wants to make it right. They want to commit to you with the Hierophant card here. They could have been in and out of your life with this Knight of Wands. So you're going to have a decision to make, Aries, when this person comes towards you. The person that feels rejected by you, for some of you guys, if you're in a relationship or in a marriage or committed connection, your person, your spouse feels rejected by you because you put them in competition with someone else. You guys are going to separate. They feel like you were immature in this connection here. Wow. And if that's not the case, this is the past person that feels like that you friend zoned them and they feel like that they can't balance it out with you because they're going to have to compete for your love. Wow, Aries. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus. Get in here, guys. Happy Saturday. Get your drinks and shit. You like this bitch and stuff. I have. Period. That's the only way that I can do the doggone reading. The alt signs. And I'm getting ready to go out. What y'all doing tonight? Are y'all getting digged down tonight? What y'all doing? All right, let's go on to Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's find out who feels rejected by you, Taurus. Who feels rejected by you? In 3 cards. The first card is going to be how you'll know who this person is. The second card is going to be why they feel rejected. And the third card is going to be the outcome. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus. Let's get in here, Taurus. Get in here, YouTube. Get in here. Get in here. Happy Saturday, guys. What y'all drinking? What y'all eating? How will Taurus know who this person is? Oh, we got 2 cards here. We got sacrifice and we got passion here. Bottom of the deck, intimate relationship. Taurus, this is somebody here that's willing to sacrifice for your love. This person is willing to do whatever it takes to make it work. They feel rejected by you. This is somebody that's very passionate. You turn them on. They want an intimate relationship with you. That's how you'll know who this person is. This is somebody here that's willing to make sacrifices for you, Taurus. I don't know what they did to have to make sacrifices, but they feel rejected and they're willing to do whatever the fuck they need to do to make this right because the way their life is set up, Taurus, the way, how stable you are, they're very passionate about you and they're willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to get this relationship intimate and going. You're like, I wouldn't have it any other way, Terry lady. That's how you know who this person is. This is somebody that's very passionate about you. And they're willing to sacrifice to fix the relationship. Wow. Why do they feel rejected by Taurus? Oh, you got 3 cards to come out. Security, breakthrough, and planning. Do you want this planning in reverse or upright, Spirit, right? You want, Spirit guys, you want it upright. If you're in a marriage or committed connection with this motherfucker, they're willing to do whatever it takes so you won't take him to court. They're willing to do whatever it takes to keep their security and stability with you, Taurus, because the way their life is set up, you are stable as shit. And they know that you know the truth about something, Taurus. Your person know you know the truth. You done found something out and they scared you planning to leave them. Boundaries at the bottom of the deck. Your person is afraid that your person feels rejected because they fucked up. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better, Terry lady. Bingo, bango. Your person willing to do whatever it takes to get this passion back in this relationship. They fucked up. They know you know the truth. You had some sort of breakthrough and you planning on fucking up the security and the stability of the relationship. You like Ann is, Terry lady. They want to keep that shit solid. I just heard as a rock. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Wealth, security and stability, romance. Y'all finna make this shit work. Y'all finna make this work on behalf of Benjamin Franklin. You like, amen? Amen. Y'all finna make this work. This person's finna do whatever they need to so you won't take them straight to the bank. Wow, Taurus. Let's see how does this person feel about Taurus. That's how you know who feels rejected. They feel rejected because they fucked up. They did something, Taurus. And you found out the truth of what they fucking did. And they know you are planning on getting all the money. How do they feel about Taurus? How does this person feel about Taurus? You are here. They feel like that. Do not panic. They feel like they don't know if they need to panic or not. They don't know if you're getting ready to leave them or not, Taurus. This person is on pins and needles. They don't know if you're finna fucking leave them or not. They don't know. The way their life is set up, they don't know because they've been partying and acting childish and shit. They don't know what you gonna do. You like, and that's the way I like it, Terror Lady. That's the way I like it. Coming in like a tsunami on their ass. They don't know what you gonna do. That's how they feel. Everything's up in the air because it's out in the open, Taurus. Let's get your advice and we'll find out who you're dealing with, Taurus. Guys, make sure you liking the live, comment below, subscribe to your girl's channel, support me. You like, bitch, get through the live, period. Get through the live. And is. All right, guys, let's find out, Taurus. What's your advice? Advice for Taurus here. Oh, you got the Six of Cups here, but it came out in reverse. Do you want it in reverse, Spirit? Yeah, they want it upright. What's the Six of Cups here? You could have a family with this person, or this is a past person here. But I feel like a lot of you guys have a family with this person. You could have children with this person. The Seven of Wands here. Advice for Taurus. One more. You got the Page of Wands in reverse. Do you want it in reverse, Spirit guides? No, they want it upright. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like your advice is, it's up to you, Taurus, because I feel like you have children with this person, or you could have a family with this person here. And with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like, and the Page of Wands here, you want to, I don't know if you want to work on this. It's up to you. It's up in the air because a lot of you guys are ready. This person has closed the cycle if there was a third party, and they are ready to work on this relationship with you, Taurus. But I feel like there was somebody blocking the relationship. It could have been a past person that was blocking the relationship, Taurus, or it could have been a third party. But this person has released this third party, and they are willing to work on this relationship, Taurus. So it's up to you. It's going to be up to you, basically. Let's see who you're dealing with, Taurus. I have heavy Pisces, heavy Cancer, heavy Aquarius, heavy Aries on the board. I have Aries, Pisces, Cancer, and Aquarius on the board here. A lot of you guys, you just don't want a new beginning with this person here. A lot of you guys, this is somebody that you moved on from and that's still stuck on you. They want to heal it with you. But I don't know if you want that, Taurus. It's going to be up to you here. And a lot of you guys, if you have a family or in a connection with this person here, this person don't want you to let them go. They want to try to heal this and make this work. They want a new beginning with you after doing something to make you question them. You found out some sort of truth. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemstone. All right, Gemini, let's find out who feels rejected by you, Gemini. Who feels rejected by Gemstone? Oh, I can't see a thing, TikTok. Let me see if I take these glasses off. I can see. Hey, y'all. Hey, I can't see a thing. You make this bitch is blind and is. Hey, TikTok. Hey, YouTube. Get in here. Get in here, guys. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Get your wine. Get all your stuff. We on Gemini. We're going to find out who feels rejected by you, Gemstone, and the twin, and why they feel rejected. Is this on the right side? Let me turn it on the right side. How will Gemini know who this person is? How will Gemini know who this person is that feels rejected by them, spirit guides? How will Gemini know who this person is? You got support here. This could be family that feels rejected by you, Gemini, or you could have a family with them. It's a lot of cards that came out. You got trust. You got transparency in reverse and romance. Ooh, belief here. This is somebody here that you weren't honest with. You could have been in a relationship with this person. You could have a family with this person. The person that you wasn't honest with, that you wasn't honest with, Gemini. That's who feels rejected by you. The person that you wore a mask with, or somebody that wore a mask on you. You could have been in a relationship with this person, but with this transparency in reverse, this person, somebody wasn't honest with the other person. And they should have been, because this was a connection here. This was a romantic connection here. You could have children with this person here. But I feel like this connection was supposed, it could have been something like a marriage or something that where you would have thought that you was going to get the trust and the support and the romance that you needed, but somebody was lying. That's who feels rejected. The person that was lying, Gemini. Wow. How you going to feel rejected and you lying? You like that? I said the same thing, Tarot lady. You got the breakthrough in reverse here. Somebody didn't want somebody to know the truth. Somebody was hiding the truth about something here. That's why that person feels rejected, because somebody didn't want somebody to know the truth. Somebody was lying. How you know who this person is that feels rejected is somebody that you were in a connection with. Could have a family with this person. They weren't being honest with you. They were wearing a mask. And why they weren't being honest with you is with this breakthrough in reverse. They didn't want something to be found out. You got opportunities here. Bottom of the deck, creativity. Something they did to you, Gemini. They didn't want you to find out about it. They could have didn't want you to find out that they had other opportunities. They had other people on the roster, Gemini. And they didn't want you to find that shit out. They did not want you to find that out. Opportunities again. They did not want you to find out that they had other people on the rosters. That's why they feel rejected. I feel like they feel rejected because they were wearing a mask and you let this motherfucker go. Because they didn't want you to find, they were wearing a mask and hiding shit from you because they didn't want you to find out about other options that they had. How will this play out? How will this play out for Gemini and this person, spirit guides? How will this play out for Gemini and this person? You got leadership and independence in reverse. Emotional healing. You guys are going to, you could be dealing with a businesswoman or businessman. Somebody going to take the lead in this relationship. And I feel like with this independence in reverse here, somebody is codependent. Somebody's codependent on someone else. I feel like there's some emotional healing and teamwork is going to go. I feel like this relationship can work, Gemini, but somebody's fucking codependent. And somebody's going to have to stand up and stand on their own 2 feet and work together as a team for this relationship to work. The person that feels rejected by you is the person that was keeping stuff from you. This is somebody that did not want you to know that they know the truth about them having other options or having other opportunities or doing something. But I feel like with this independence in reverse, this person is codependent. And I feel like that it can work, but this person's going to have to step up to the plate. And y'all going to have to work together as a team in order for this to work. And there's going to have to be some loyalty behind that shit. All right, let's see, what does this person want to say to Gemini? How does this person feel about 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 Gemini? This person want to fight with you. This person, they feel like you're a snake, something found out. Somebody found out that somebody was a snake and they want to fight with you. They want to fight with you, Gemini. This person wants to fight with you. Let's get your advice. Advice for you, Gemini. They feel like you're a snake and they want to fight with you. I feel like you found out the truth about this person and they mad. They big mad. They want to fight. You found out that they were a fucking snake and they want to fight with you. You like, that's some crazy shit, ain't it, Tarot lady? They want to fight. Put your dukes up, Gemini. You like, they run up, they gonna get done up, Tarot lady. Advice for Gemini. You got the 10 of Cups here. What else? What's the 10 of Cups, Spirit guys? What's the 10 of Cups for Gemini? You got the Empress card here. Oh, Gemini. Oh, and you got the Nine of fucking Swords. Bottom of the deck is Strength. A lot of you guys here, if this isn't a relationship here, you got the Ten of Cups and you got the Empress card here. This is giving me a relationship, a family. Somebody can't sleep at night. They're trapped in their head about their family. They're battling something. Somebody feels stuck in a relationship. Somebody feels stuck in a relationship. They want to heal something. Somebody's trapped in their head here. Do somebody want to heal something with a third party? Oh, Gemini, if you're in a relationship here, if you're in a marriage, somebody can't sleep because somebody is trying to stay strong. If somebody's in a connection or in a marriage and they feel like they're stuck, they want to heal something. With the King of Cups, somebody wants to offer a couple love here. And somebody feels betrayed with this Five of Swords by a third-party situation here. The person that feels rejected is the person that you're in a relationship with. Somebody was lying and wearing a mask. Somebody did not want somebody to find out that they had other opportunities or other options here. Wow. They didn't want to be single. They didn't want them to go to court. They didn't want to go to court and get alimony. Wow, Gemini. Whew, let's see who you're dealing with, Gemini. I have heavy Cancer, double Pisces, and I have Taurus. I have double Pisces, Cancer, and Taurus. It could be any signs, but these are the heaviest. Your numbers are 777 and 444. Gemini. This is somebody here. A lot of you guys, somebody feels rejected. This person feels rejected because somebody was being sneaky. The person that feels rejected is somebody that was being sneaky here, is what I feel here. The person that feels rejected is the person that you're in a relationship with or in a connection with, and somebody was being sneaky, or a past person, somebody was being sneaky here. Somebody was stuck on somebody else, a third party or a past person here. Heavy Pisces, heavy Cancer, heavy Taurus on the board. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer, Ronies. All right, Cancer, get in here, Cancer. Let's get your reading. Let's find out who feels rejected by you, Cancer. Who feels rejected by my Cancer Ronies? Let's find out. Hey, TikTok. Hey, YouTube. Who is this? Oh, we got a troll here. We got a troll on TikTok and on what's that? On YouTube here. Y'all trolling. Go ahead and continue to troll, period. I ain't gonna do nothing. I can barely see you motherfuckers. I can barely see the trolls. I hope y'all ain't trolling and want me to feel bad because I can't see shit you writing. All right. Hey, TikTok. We on Cancer now. We're finding out who feels rejected by you and why. Who feels rejected by Cancer? What do they want to say to Cancer? What does this person want to say to Cancer? What does this person want to say to Cancer that feels rejected by Cancer? You got party in your heart. No justification needed. This person feels like they feels rejected rejected by you. They feel like they don't need to justify what they did to you. Or you're not justifying. This person feels like you don't care. You don't care that you're making them feel bad. All you just care about yourself, Cancer. You care about making yourself happy. This person feels like that. You don't care that they have problems. You don't care that they still love you. You over having fun and living your life. Meanwhile, they're still stuck on you. That's how they feel, Canceroni. That's how they feel. And 3 cards, Spirit guides. How would Cancer know who this person is? Or in 1 card, how would Cancer know who this person is that feels rejected by them? How would Cancer know who this person is that feels rejected by them? Oh, I have them on the wrong side. How will Cancer know who this person is that feel rejected by them? How will Cancer know who feels rejected by them? You got risk management. You got support here. And you got expectations. Bottom of the deck, growth here. How you know who this person is? This is a person that feels like you're supposed to do something for them, Cancer. This is a fucking liability here. How you know this person is with the growth? You've outgrown this person. This person is a bad risk. You're not gonna take a chance on this. This person is expecting you to fucking support them. Even though they've been a liability in your life. You like, that is correct. I can't write John off on my taxes. This is a liability that wants you to take a risk on them. They're expecting you to support them and to help them grow. That's who feel rejected by them, because they be damned if you're not going to help them. I be damned if you won't help me, Cancer. Get on my feet. You're like, we're going to be damned and get it over with then, period. This is somebody that be damned if you won't help them get on their feet, Cancer. I be damned. They're expecting you to support them through this shit. Even though they're a fucking liability, they're expecting you to help them grow. Create something new and get out of this shit that they in. And they be damned if they not, you not gonna help me. You like, we're gonna be damned and get it over with, period. Go on and be damned. This is somebody that will be damned, Cancer, if you don't help them get on their feet and grow. That's why they feel rejected, because you refuse to help them, Cancer. We're going to go on. Why do they feel rejected? That's how I feel, what I feel, how they feel, why they feel rejected. But let's see. Let's see what the cards say. Why does this person feel rejected by Cancer? Communication, because you're not talking to them. Attraction. They feel rejected because you look good in the motherfucker and you could be talking to other people. Even though they ain't got their shit together and they expect for you to carry them on your back. They feel rejected because you're communicating with other people and you look good as shit. And they be damned if you're not helping them get up on their feet. You like, we're going to be damned to get it over with. I'm still going to go out with John, period. Outcome for Cancer. You dealing with a fool here, Cancer. You dealing with a fucking fool that expects you to take care of them and see them through all their bullshit. Hold on, Cancer. Hold on, Cancer. We got a card that fell. Wow, this starry skies here. I don't even know why that one there. Okay, you got desire here. This person is still desiring you, Cancer. Outcome for this situation here. So this person is a fool, Cancer. You got change in reverse. This motherfucker's not gonna change. They desire you, and they're attracted to you, but they're not gonna change. Loyalty here. You want somebody that's very loyal. Emotional repair. You dealing with a crash out here, Cancer. I don't know why these cards are on the floor. You dealing with a crash out here. That's not going to change. You want loyalty from this person here. You could have a family with this person. They could have had a third-party situation, Cancer, on you. And they're not going to change here. And they're expecting you to support them through their bullshit. Wow, Cancer, that's some crazy shit there. A lot of you guys, if you don't have a family with this person, this is somebody that's not, that there's a lot of attraction here, but this motherfucker's not going to change. And then they expect for you to sit there and wait for them and not go out and find somebody better, even though they expect for you to support them through their bullshit and help them grow. I don't know who you're dealing with, Cancer, but this person crazy. They are crazy. Advice for Cancer about this fool, spirit guys. Give me some advice for Cancer dealing with this fool. This is crazy. You got a crash out that is crazy, that wants you to help them and support them and help them get on their feet. Even though they won't change their ways, they could have been communicating with other people, had a third party on you, fell off the game. Now they want you to help them to get back on their feet. If that's not it, this is a past person that hasn't changed, that wants you to support them and expect you to be there for them and take a risk on them, even though if it's a bad fucking risk, and they feel rejected because you looking good and they're afraid you're talking to somebody else, Cancer. Advice for Cancer on this situation, spirit guys. This is crazy, Cancer. Advice for Cancer. You got the Queen of Pentacles, you got Justice card, and you have the Four of Pentacles. And then you have the Five of Cups. Spirit is saying, get your ass out of there, Cancer, period. You could have 10 of Pentacles, you could have a family with this person. But I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, this person's going to block you. They're going to block your success. You need to make a decision to focus on your money. And you need to let this go because this person's going to break your heart. They're going to break your heart. You need to focus on your money. Focus on your money. Make a decision to focus on your money. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, you need to make a decision to get a divorce from this person here. Because I feel like for the most part here, with this Four of Pentacles, somebody's holding on to something, a situation that's going to break their heart. Could be because there's money associated with this bullshit. But if that's not the case, then this past person here, it's going to block your money. This person's going to block your money. They're going to break your heart. That's your advice. Let's see who you're dealing with, Cancer. I have double Cancer on the board. I have Libra and Pisces. I have Libra, double Cancer, and Pisces on the board here. A lot of you guys, this is somebody that's stuck on you. They want to balance it out with you. This is somebody you moved on from. They still in love with you, Cancer. And if you're in a marriage or committed connection here, this is somebody here that wants you to take a risk on them after they fucked up the whole connection here. They're not going to change. They're still desiring other people. Heavy Libra, heavy Cancer, heavy Pisces on the board. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, lucky Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. You ain't bitch, you better, period. Immediately recognize us. Happy birthday, Leo. I know y'all showing up and shutting shit down. You will not let nobody else run the show. Happy birthday, Leo. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthday, Leo. Let's find out who feels rejected by you, Leo, and why they feel rejected by you. How does this person feel about Leo? How does this person feel about my Leo? How does this person feel about my Leo? Let's find out. Ooh. No obligation to take advice for others. Go get some fresh air. This person feels like that you're not listening to nobody. You're doing your own thing. They feel like you outside, Leo. They feel like you taking this pussy or this dick outside. That's how they feel. They feel like that you're not listening to anybody regarding the situation. You have made your mind up. A lot of them feel like you're leaving. You are leaving the situation. You have made your mind up. You're not listening to no advice from others. You don't want to hear shit. You don't want to hear from them. You like, and don't, terrible lady bird. They better not say shit on my birthday season. Let's find out who feels rejected by you. This person feels like you're leaving, and there's nothing they can say to change that, Leo. All right, Leo, let's find out who feels rejected by you. Who feels rejected by my Leos and why? Let's find out. How will Leo know who this person is that feels rejected by them, spirit guys? How will Leo know who this person is? You got romance here. And you got attraction, but it's in reverse. How will Leo know who this person is? This is somebody you're in a relationship with. You're no longer attracted to this person, Leo. How will Leo know who this person is? One more card, Spirit Guides. How will Leo know who this person is that's feels rejected by them? Learning here. Bottom of the deck, teamwork. This is somebody you're in a relationship with that you're no longer in love with, Leo. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, this is somebody that you've learned something about that turned you off. This is somebody that you're in a connection with or you're in a marriage to that you found out something and they turned you off. That's who feels rejected by you. Somebody that you made a decision. The decision has been made. You're in a connection with this person or a marriage to this person, but you found out something and you're no longer attracted to them. That's who feels rejected. Your spouse or your partner that you found out something about, Leo. Why do they feel rejected? Why do they feel rejected? You got intimate relationship. You could have found out they was in a relationship with someone else. Yep. Innovation. Conflict. You found out that they were starting a new relationship with someone else or they were in a relationship with someone else. That's why they feel rejected. This person feels rejected because they either found out you were in a relationship with someone else, Leo, or they were. Somebody was in a relationship with someone else. Somebody found that out and they're no longer attracted. They don't want to fuck with you no more. Or you don't want to fuck with them. How will this play out? You got belief. How will this play out for Leo and this person? You got trust here. Bottom of the deck, you got leadership. Somebody's going to have to take the lead in this relationship, and there's going to have to be a lot of trust, and somebody's going to have to believe the other person. There's going to have to be a lot of belief and trust in this relationship for this to work, Leo. Somebody's going to have to take a leadership role, and they're going to have to change who they are. Change their ways. Somebody's going to have to change their ways. Somebody that's in a leadership role here. Somebody's going to have to start telling the truth and change who they are so y'all can build some trust back. That's the only way this relationship is going to work. Trust is going to have to be built. Somebody's going to have to take a lead role here. And that means they're going to have to change who they are. And they're going to have to give up their single life. Stop fucking around. All right, let's see. Let's get some advice for you, Leo. Advice for my Leos on this situation. Advice for my Leos regarding this situation here. Advice for Leos. Advice for Leo. You got the King of Wands. That's your energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some action need to be taken. 3 of Wands here. Seven of Cups, but it's in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys want to invest in this connection here. So a lot of you guys here, your advice is you want to take action towards this person. A lot of you guys, with the 7 of Cups in reverse here, you don't know if this person has a lot of options. You want to move things forward with this person, but you're holding back. You're holding back because you don't know if this person has a lot of options, and you don't know if this is worth investing in. A lot of you guys, if you're in a relationship with this person or a marriage with this person, you want to balance it out with this person. You want to make it right, but you don't know if you can trust this person with the 7 of Swords in reverse. You don't know if they let go of all their options. Wow, let's see who you're dealing with. I have heavy Virgo, heavy Scorpio. I have double Taurus. Double Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. It could be anyone, but these are the heaviest here. But I feel like for the most part here, this could be somebody that you have a family with or you have children with here. Somebody feels left out in the cold here. Somebody doesn't feel like that they can trust this connection here. Wow. I have heavy Scorpio, heavy Taurus, heavy Virgo on the board. It could be any sign Leo, but those are the heaviest. All right, Leo, let's move on to Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo, Roni. All right, Virgo, let's find out what's going on with you. Let's find out who feels rejected by my Virgo-roni and why they feel rejected. Let's get into it. Let's find out, how does this person feel about you, Virgo? Let's start there. How does this person feel about Virgo? Let's find out. How does this person feel about my Virgo-ronies? Hey, YouTube. Hey, TikTok. Thank you guys for joining me on this Saturday night. What y'all got going on? You got do not disturb, regeneration in progress. You are lucky. This person feels like they're lucky. They feel like that they don't want to, this person feels like you don't want to be bothered. A lot of you guys, this person feels like that you trying to recharge your energy, Virgo. And they feel like you just don't want to be bothered with anyone, Virgo. They feel like you're just doing you. You're doing you. They could feel like that you're sleeping a lot. A lot of you guys could be sleeping a lot, Virgo. Wow. Well, this person feels like you're doing you. All right, Virgo, let's find out who feels rejected by you. Who feels rejected by you, Virgo? A lot of you guys, this person could feel like they dodged a bullet because somebody feels lucky. Do somebody got to have something? Have some sort of disease and somebody feels like that they dodged a bullet? Look at this. You are lucky. Look at this person look sick on this card. Wow. All right, let's find out who feels rejected by Virgo. How will Virgo know who this person is? You got learning card. You got support and you got courage, but it's in reverse. Do you want it in reverse, spirit guides? Yeah, they want it in reverse. Somebody is afraid. This person, how you know this person is, you found out something about this person, Virgo. Sacrifice here. This is somebody here. This could be somebody that you're already in a relationship with, Virgo. This could be a family that feels rejected. So this is somebody you got a family with or you're already in a relationship with and you found out something about them. And somebody is feeling stuck. And somebody found out something about somebody how you know who this person is that feels rejected, Virgo, is they found out something about you. Something was found out. And they feel stuck in a very difficult situation here. You could have a family with them. Sacrifice. This is somebody that feels rejected, that feel like if you're in a marriage or committed connection, say for instance there was a third party. This person could be stuck on the third party and feel like they have to make a sacrifice to not be with who they want to be with because they have a family. That's one situation. Somebody feels stuck in a difficult situation after finding something out. That's who feels rejected here. The person that found something out about you, the one that you're in a connection with, Virgo. Wow. Somebody feels weak here because somebody found out something. This is somebody that needs to make a sacrifice, Virgo. That's how you know who this person is. If you're in a relationship with this person, they feel like they stuck. Why does this person feel rejected by Virgo? Sacrifice that came out again, but it's in reverse. Because they can't leave a connection. Empathy here. They can't leave a connection. They feel bad. Belief. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, this is somebody here that feels weak. They feel like they're stuck in a marriage or a committed connection. They want to be with someone else. They feel like they cannot sacrifice their family. They feel bad about doing so. That's who feels rejected. Wow. Is this the third party that feels rejected? Who is this, Virgo? Somebody feels rejected because somebody can't make a sacrifice to leave a connection. Wow. How will this play out for Virgo and this person? That's too many cards. I'm not going to take all these. How will this play out for Virgo and this person's spirit guides? You got risk management here. Somebody's going to have to take a risk. You got wealth here. There's money tied to this relationship. Passion here. Somebody's going to have to take a risk here. How this will play out is somebody feels rejected. I feel like it's either the third party feels rejected or the person that is in the relationship and their person wants to go be with a third party. Somebody that found out about a third party is feeling rejected in a marriage or a connection. Somebody's feeling rejected because they can't leave a connection. Somebody cannot leave a connection here. They cannot make a sacrifice. And I feel like for the most part, how this will play out, risk management and wealth here, and passion at the bottom of the deck. Emotional healing here. Independence, but it's in reverse. Somebody feels like somebody's going to take a risk and leave a relationship that's tied to money. Wow, Virgo. That took a turn. All right, Virgo, let's get your advice. Somebody's going to take a risk and leave a relationship is what I feel here. And if you're not in a relationship, that's not your story. Somebody's going to take a risk on a relationship. They know they have to sacrifice and leave something behind because the other person found out something. Advice for Virgo on this. Oh, these cards are turned over. Let's see what these are. You got the Five of Wands, you got the Knight of Swords here. I feel like there's some conflict going on. Somebody wants to fight for something, a relationship. Somebody wants to fight for a relationship. What is this? What's the Knight of Swords? And oh, you got the Ten of Swords in reverse, and you got the Four of Cups here. Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like for the most part here, Virgo, your advice is somebody is if you're in a relationship or a marriage here, somebody wants to leave this marriage or this relationship, and somebody feels rejected that's in the relationship after finding out this. Finding out somebody wants to leave a relationship. Finding out somebody wants to leave a marriage. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands, somebody's causing chaos and conflict, so somebody will not walk away from a connection. Somebody feels rejected and wants to fight for a connection that's not there. Somebody is in conflict because somebody wants to walk away and they don't want the person to walk away. Say, for instance, if this is a past person that found out that you were stuck on another person, and so they decided they were leaving a relationship here. Well, somebody is in conflict. They don't want this person to walk away. They feel rejected. They want to fight for this connection. If this is a marriage or committed connection, somebody feels stuck in a marriage or committed connection because of money. They feel like they can't sacrifice, but somebody feels like that they want to go be with someone else. And somebody's fighting, trying to keep a marriage or a relationship together. They're conflicted about the other person walking away and they feel rejected. Wow, Virgo, let's see who you're dealing with. I hope I covered everything. Trying to cover as many stories as I can. I have double Capricorn, I have Aquarius, and I have Taurus. Double Capricorn, Aquarius, and Taurus. Somebody's in a toxic or unhealthy marriage or committed connection, stuck on someone else. Somebody does not want to be left out in the cold, so they're refusing to let go of a marriage or committed connection. Is what I feel. Somebody wants to go heal it with someone else. And if that's not the case, this is somebody here that's stuck on a past person here. And they want to go heal it with this person here. They don't want to be left out in the cold. I have heavy Aquarius, heavy Taurus, heavy Capricorn, double Capricorn on the board. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you, Virgo-roni. Let's move on to, who's next? Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, lucky Libra. All right, Libra. Let's find out who feels rejected by you, Libra. Libra, who feels rejected by my lucky Libras? Let's start out by finding out, how does this person feel about you, Libra? How does this person feel about you, Libra? How does this person feel about Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. Hold on, TikTok. All right, TikTok, we're back. How does this person feel about Libra? Oh, this person want to fight with you, Libra. Because this person feels like you trying to be strong, you trying to be independent, and they don't like it. They want to fight with you. They want to declare their love to you, and I feel like you're not trying to hear it. They want to fight with you because you want to be independent and do it by yourself. You could want to leave a relationship, and they don't want it. They don't want you to. They want to declare their love to you, and you don't want to hear it. Or somebody wants to fight with someone because they want to declare their love to someone else, possibly. Let's get into the reading. Let me find out what's going on. Who feels rejected by Libra? Who feels rejected by Libra? Who feels rejected by Libra? Are you trolling? We got a troll in the comments. Who feels rejected by Libra? You got success here. This could be a businesswoman or businessman. This could be somebody that's very successful, Libra. Who feels rejected by Libra? You got family, but it's in reverse. And you got support. Bottom of the deck, competition. This is somebody that either you put them in competition. This is somebody that you have a family with. You guys, the family is broken up because there was a third party here. This could be a businesswoman or businessman, Libra. So I feel like for the most part, Libra, somebody that is a businesswoman or businessman, you could have a family with this person, but I feel like that you guys are having problems here. This person, somebody could have put somebody, the person that feels rejected by you, Libra, is somebody that put you in a third party situation. Could be a businesswoman or businessman. They fucked up the whole family. Now they feel rejected by you because you won't support them. All right, why do they feel rejected by you? You got harmony here. Somebody wants to balance it out with you, Libra. You got health here. Trust at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be having health issues and they want to balance it out with you. Somebody could be having health issues and they want to balance it out with you. They want to make it right with you. Trust here. They want you to trust them again. This person is feeling rejected because they want you to trust them again. You could have lost trust from them for them, and they want to balance it out with you. They could be having health issues. I just feel, well, if you guys are good, get off the live then. Why are you watching? Trolling. Get your ass off. Sorry, guys. But Libra, I feel like for the most part, we got trolls in the house. We're good. I trust him. But why the fuck are you on the live then? Go be with him. We're going to need to get a moderator to get these bitches off. You're like, bitch, this your channel. Bird. All right. So this person feels rejected because they want to balance it out with you. They could be having health issues here, Libra. This person wants you to trust them again. But with this breakthrough in reverse, this person don't feel like that they can make that. They don't think that you're gonna give it to them another chance, Libra. You like, and not terrible lady. They right about that one. Let's find out how will this play out. You got security here. How will this play out? Risk management. Somebody's ready to take some risk. You got belief and responsibility. Somebody's ready to step up to the plate. If you were in a marriage or committed connection and to a businesswoman or businessman, this person put you in competition. They could have turned the family upside down here. They do want to balance it out. They could be having health issues at this time. But this person here, they want you to take a chance on them. They're ready to be responsible. They want you to believe in them. They're ready to be stable. They're ready to offer you some sort of security or stability after you set boundaries with this person. They're ready to do right, Libra. You like, I knew that terrible lady. The streets was terrible to them. All right, let's get your advice. Advice for you, Libra. Advice for Libra. Let's get the advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. All right, you got the Knight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. You got the Ace of Swords here. A lot of you guys here, you know the truth. You know that this person's money is moving slow. You know their money is funny. You know the truth. You know this. Give me one more for the Ace of Swords here. One more for the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Queen of Cups here. You could have children with this person here. You intuitively know. The Moon card, they were hiding something. They're hiding something about their money. Their money's moving slow. You intuitively know that you know the truth. You know the truth that they spent all their money on somebody else. Could have been a third party. But they're hiding the fact that with the Moon card, they're hiding the fact that they ain't got no money. Their money moving slow, Libra. They could have spent it on a third party here, and they're trying to hide that from you. Wow. Let's see who you're dealing with, Libra. They could be having money problems, and you know the truth. They're trying to hide it from you. Who are you dealing with? I have heavy Sagittarius, heavy Cancer, heavy Virgo, heavy Capricorn. I have Capricorn, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Virgo on the board. This is somebody that wants forgiveness and a second chance with you. I feel like for the most part, this person here, they were toxic. They were toxic. You could have been, this could have been somebody here that you were in a connection with. But I feel like for the most part, they want forgiveness and a second chance for you, but they're hiding the fact that they're having money problems here, Libra. Heavy Sag, heavy Virgo, heavy Cancer, heavy Capricorn. I feel like you don't feel like they want forgiveness and a second chance, but you don't know if this person's changed. You don't know if they completely moved on from whoever they were fucking with, and you don't know if they're toxic. You don't know if you can trust it. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorps. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get your, let's find out who feels rejected by you, Scorp. Who feels rejected by you, Scorpio? Let's find out. feels rejected by Scorpio? Let's find out who feels rejected by Scorpio. How does this person feel about Scorpio? Let's find out. Fall down on the couch, get some air. This person feels like that you tired of them. This person feels like you're tired of them, or there's somebody's tired of somebody and they're ready to leave a relationship. They're ready to move. Somebody's ready to get some air and leave a connection because they're tired of bullshit. Wow, Scorp. This person feels like you're tired of them. So are you tired of them or they're tired of you? And somebody's ready to leave a relationship. Let's find out who feels rejected by Scorpio. How will Scorpio know who this person is that feels rejected by them, spirit guides? How will Scorpio know who this person is that feels rejected by them? Let's find out. How will Scorpio know who this person is that feels rejected by them? Ooh, let's see here. You got boundaries here. Somebody set boundaries with you, Scorpio. You got support. This could be somebody that you have a family with. You got innovation here. One more. Oh, that's too many. I'm not going to take all these. One more. This is somebody that set boundaries with, that with you, Scorpio, that feels rejected. Two more came out. Intimacy, collaboration in reverse. This is somebody that, reconciliation in reverse. This is a past person or somebody that you have a family with. They set boundaries with you. They could have found out that you were sleeping with someone else. They found out about some sort of another relationship. And this person does not want to collaborate with you anymore. Collaboration is in reverse. That's who feels rejected. They don't want to reconcile. This is somebody that you were in a connection with or a marriage to. This person could have found out about someone else and they set boundaries. Why do they feel rejected? Attraction, because you're attracted to someone else? Scorpio, perhaps? Why do they feel rejected by Scorpio? You got breakthrough, but it's in reverse. And you got opportunities. They feel rejected because you're attractive, a Scorpio, and they feel like that you have a lot of opportunities out there. They're trying to stay strong here, but they feel rejected because they see how good you look and they know that everybody want to be with you. Wow. And they feel like that you're not going to give them another opportunity. They feel rejected. This is somebody that you set boundaries with. You don't want to work with this motherfucker no more. They could have been in another relationship or could have had a family. That's who feels rejected. They want a new beginning with you, but they know you're not fucking with them on that level. How will this play out? You got adventure, but it's in reverse. I don't feel like you're going to take a leap of faith with this person at all, Scorpio. You got planning, but it's in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you got empathy in reverse. You're not going to take a leap of faith with this person. You're not planning on taking no type of leap of faith with this person. You're going to let this shit go. You got empathy in reverse. I feel like for the most part here, this person, they want to heal this relationship, but I feel like somebody's not flexible. Somebody doesn't want, one person wants to heal it and the other person doesn't. Somebody does not want to take a leap of faith because they feel like it's not going to work. Somebody's afraid to take a leap of faith because they feel like this relationship is just not going to work. Somebody feels like the other person hasn't changed. Wow, that's who feels rejected. Let's get your advice. Advice for you, Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. Ooh. these cards are on the wrong side. Advice for Scorpio. Scorpio. You got the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands that fell out. Advice for Scorpio, Spirit guys. Advice for Scorpio. You got the Six of Wands here. Could be dealing with the Leo, or you could be dealing with someone in the spotlight here, Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. Oh, shit, Scorpio. Your cards are flying everywhere. I'm going to take these. You got the Six of Wands. You got the Three of Cups in reverse. You got the Moon card in reverse. You got the Ten of Wands here. Oh, these are a lot of cards here. I can't take all these. These are too many. Hold on, Scorpio. Let me get you some good cards here. I can't take all those. Those are way too many cards here for your advice. Way too many cards. You have the Six of Wands. You could definitely deal with a Leo. If that comes back out, then that's your message. Advice for Scorpio, Spirit cards. And 2 cards. You got the Ten of Cups here. 1 more card, Spirit guys. You got the Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Hangman card. Somebody feels trapped in a connection here. Somebody feels trapped in a marriage or a committed connection. Your advice is if you want to go be with someone else, you're going to have to make a decision and get a divorce. That's just it. A decision is going to need to be made to leave one relationship to go be with another. And somebody feels stuck in a relationship. That's your advice. A decision needs to be made. Either get a divorce or leave a connection and go be with someone else. I have heavy Capricorn, heavy Scorpio, heavy Taurus, heavy Leo on the board. I have Taurus. Taurus been heavy in the readings. Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Leo. Somebody wants someone's attention. And somebody don't want to leave somebody out in the cold. This could be a past person or somebody that you have a family with. Somebody could be in a family, stuck on a past person, wants their attention, but don't want to leave somebody out in the cold. Is what I feel. I have heavy Capricorn, heavy Scorpio, heavy Taurus, heavy Leo on the board. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saggy, Watchies. All right, Sagittarius, get in here, Sagittarius. Let's find out who feels rejected by you. I'm going to say Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Let's find out who feels rejected by you. How do they feel about you, Scorpio? I keep saying Scorpio, Sag. You could be dealing with Scorpio. You could have that in your chart. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saggy, Watchies. All right, Sagittarius, let's find out how this person feels about you. How does this person feel about you? What do they want to say? How do they feel? How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Stop complaining, drama free. They feel like that. They feel like that. They could feel like that you complain too much, Sag. They want you to stop complaining and stop being full of drama. Somebody feels like you're full of drama and you complain too much, Sagittarius. That's how this person feels. Let's see, who feels rejected by you, Sag? Who feels rejected by you? A lot of you guys, they feel like that. For some of you guys, they feel like you see them wanting to call you and wanting to be with you, and you just ignoring them. You drama free. You don't want any drama in your life. This is how this person feels. They feel like that they complaining and trying to tell you what's on their mind, and you don't give a fuck. You like, and don't, terrible lady bird. I've never been the one to care about some bullshit. They feel like you drama free, and you don't see them crashing out over you. Oh, you got loyalty. How you know who this person is that feels rejected by you? This could have been a dog. This could have been somebody here Wow, let me get into the reading before I say anything, because that can go both ways with that loyalty card. What's this loyalty for Sag? Cards are on the wrong side. What's the loyalty for Sag? You got risk management, loyalty. This is somebody that feels like they took a risk on you. Inspiration here. Somebody feels like that you inspired them. They took a risk on this relationship here. Health, but it's in reverse. Your health may be at risk and neglecting self-care. Burnout and physical elements here. Passion. This is somebody here that you're in a relationship with. This is somebody here that you took a risk on. This person could have health issues, but somebody has health issues. Somebody took a risk. The person that feels rejected by you, Scorpio, I keep saying Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, definitely. The person that feels rejected by you, Sagittarius, is somebody that you were in a relationship with. They were loyal to you. This person was loyal to you. Wow. They feel like that they took a risk on you. This person could be having health issues here. But that's how you will know that that's who this is that feel rejected by you. This is somebody you were in a connection with, that they were very loyal to you. They were very passionate about you. They could feel like that they took a risk on you and they caught something with their health. Something with their health. They feel like they risked their health being with you. That's who feels rejected by you. This person could have health issues. Why they feel rejected by you is decision here. Support in reverse. Change in reverse. This person feels like that you are, you made a decision not to to accept any help from anybody. This person feels like that they feel rejected. The reason why they feel rejected because you made a decision not to support them. You made a decision not to help them. And you're not changing your mind. You're standing on business and you made a decision not to support them or not to get back with them, Sagittarius. This is somebody that you took a risk on. And it was a bad risk because it could have had something to do with your health here. This is somebody that you were loyal to. And you thought that maybe you guys can create something, a nice relationship. You took a risk on this person and it's almost like they just threw you under the bus. And the reason why they feel rejected is because they made a decision, because you won't make a decision to help them. Somebody with health issues wants you to take a risk on them. They feel this person feels rejected because you won't make a decision to support them and you're not changing your mind. This is similar to Cancer's reading. This is somebody that wants you to take care of them, to help them. How will this play out for Sag? You got adventure here. You got boundaries, but it's in reverse. Creativity. I feel like for the most part, you guys will have a new beginning here because the boundaries is in reverse. Somebody's gonna lift their boundaries. Somebody's going to let this other person back in. Somebody's going to have a new beginning with this person. Creativity. At the bottom of the deck. Conflict here. Somebody is conflicted. How this will play out is somebody is conflicted about giving somebody another chance, but they're going to eventually give this person another chance here and start to have a new beginning with this person. Wow. Let's get your advice, Sagittarius. Somebody's in their head about giving somebody a new beginning or lifting their boundaries, but they're eventually going to do so. Is what I feel here, Sag. All right, let's get your advice for you, Sag. Advice for my Sag on this situation here. Advice on this situation here, for Sagittarius spirit guides. Oh, you got the Page of Swords here. Somebody's watching you. You got the Judgment card. You need to make a decision. Oh, somebody's sick. This is this Empress in reverse here, Sag. I don't know if this is somebody's wife or somebody's mother figure. But with the Page of Swords, somebody made a decision to do something and they're going through karma. They're facing judgment and it has to do with their health. You got the health card here twice. Somebody is sick. This is this distorted Empress here. You got the Two of Cups here. An Empress here is stressed out about receiving judgment. This person could be sick. Heavy Libra, heavy Sag with the Judgment. And then I got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Empress, Taurus, Libra at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Sagittarius, I don't know what the fuck this was. I don't feel like I tapped in. I have heavy Pisces, heavy Aries, heavy Gemini, heavy Leo, heavy Pisces, Leo, Gemini, and Aries. Somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody wants you to take a leap of faith with them. This could be somebody you're in a connection with. This person here could have wanted to win at all costs. And now somebody's leaving a connection because of health reasons, I want to say. Wow, heavy Leo, heavy Gemini, heavy Aries, heavy Pisces. I don't know what this is, but this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. This one threw me off. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cappy, Wappy. All right, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. Let's find out who feels rejected by you, Capricorn. Who feels rejected by my Capricorns and why they feel rejected? Let's start off by finding out how this person feels about you, Cap. How does this person feel about the GOAT? The greatest of all times. You like, and is, Tamara lady. The goats are here. Where my goats at? Where my goats at? The greatest of all times. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Let's find out what's going on here. How does this person feel about Capricorn? How does this person feel about Capricorn? This person feels like you're relaxing while they have so many problems. This person feels like their life is blowing up and you sitting back woosaying. You doing your yoga while their shit is blowing up. Game over for this person. This person feels like that you done left them, you won't give them another chance, and you don't care, Capricorn. You doing your yoga. You like, and he is terrible lady. They cannot upset the goat. This person feels like you are not worried about them. They got all these problems and you sitting back woosaying. You don't give a shit. This person could be a gamer. They could have played a PlayStation or play games. They feel this person's crashing out because you have walked away from this connection. They feel rejected and they feel like you don't give a shit. You're like, and don't, terrible lady. That wraps up the reading. All right, let's find out how Capricorn will know who this person is. How will Capricorn know who this person is that feels rejected by my goats? How will Capricorn know who this person is that feels rejected by my goats? How will Capricorn know who this person is, spirit guides? This is somebody you got a family with. Reconciliation in reverse. This is somebody you got a family or somebody that has a family that you don't want to reconcile with. Give me one more, spirit guides. How will Capricorn know who this person is? Memories here, but it's in reverse. This is a past person with a family that you don't even want to see. That's somebody that's in another relationship with kids, and Barbara and Brian feels rejected by you because you don't want to reconcile with them. This is a past person that you don't want back. Collaboration, they in another fucking relationship. You're like, and is Terra Lady Bird. This person here, you don't want to reconcile with this person. This is with the memories in reverse. You don't even, this is a past person that you didn't forgot about. They got a family. They're in another relationship and they're feeling rejected by you. Why does this person feel rejected by Capricorn if they're in teamwork? Because they're in another relationship and they can't do nothing. Success. Money can be tied to this relationship here that they're in. Intimate relationship. They feel rejected because you won't be a third party or fling ding dong, Capricorn. You like, what in the infidelity is this? This person feels rejected because you won't work with them. You won't even take their money. This could be a businesswoman or businessman. You won't be a fling ding dong and you won't fit back in the triangle where you belong, Cap. How will this play out for Capricorn? You got desire in reverse, emotional repair, and support in reverse. If you are on the, I don't know what side of the triangle you on, Cap. If you're the person that's in this relationship that this fucker's been cheating on you and you feel rejected, you don't want to make this relationship work anymore, I feel like how this will play out with you. This person's going to be crashing out over you because you no longer won't be with this motherfucker no more. You're not supporting shit. You like Annie is, and you planning to get a divorce or planning on leaving. Now, if you're on the other end of the triangle and this person wants to fit you back in the third party situation, you were the third party, then I feel like you're not supporting this shit. You don't even care about this person no more. And they crashing out. You're like, either way, we dealing with a crash out, Terror Lady. And is game over for this motherfucker. You play childish games, they didn't want a childish prize. Let's get some advice for Capricorn. Advice for my Cappy Wappies. Let's get some advice for Capricorn. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I'm gonna say Capricorn. Capricorn. You like, take your time, girl. You almost there. You got the King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a businesswoman or businessman. This person could have a dog, or you have a dog, Capricorn. Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have that in your chart. Okay, your advice, Capricorn, here. You got the Seven of Cups here, bottom of the deck. Listen to your intuition, the Page of Cups here. You got a lot of options coming in. A lot of you guys here, you're going to make a decision. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, you're going to leave that connection. You're going to make a decision to leave that connection here. You're going to listen to your intuition. A lot of you guys, you're going to leave that connection and this person's going to be heartbroken. They're going to be heartbroken. But your advice is, if you're not in the marriage, if you're on the other end of the triangle, then you got somebody here that you ghosted that needs to make a decision. They need to listen to their intuition and make a decision. I feel like they're going to make a decision and come towards you. But I feel like they're going to be heartbroken. Somebody that they're in a relationship with or in a marriage is going to be heartbroken once they make a decision to come towards you. Wow, but I don't know if you're going to still want them at that time. Who is Capricorn dealing with? All right, Capricorn, I have heavy Virgo, I have Sagittarius, I have Capricorn and Leo. I have Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Virgo. This is somebody here that you're in it depends on what side of the triangle you on. This is somebody that if you're in a toxic marriage or connection to, they're stuck on someone else. They want forgiveness and a second chance. And somebody's feeling rejected because of this. Heavy Sagittarius, heavy Virgo, heavy Capricorn, heavy Leo on the board. It could be any signs, but these are the heaviest. All right, Capricorn, let's move on to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aqua, baby. All right, Aquarius, get in here, Aquarius. Get in here, get in here. Let's get to Aquarius. Let's find out who feels rejected by Aquarius and why they feel rejected by you, Aqua. Let's start off with finding out how this person feels about you, Aqua. How does this person feel about you, Aquarius? Let's find out. How does this person feel about my Aqua? How does this person feel about Aquarius spirit guides? You got there's no plan B and I'm not okay. This motherfucker. They ain't got a plan B, Aquarius. You is the plan B, C, and D. They don't want to be with nobody else, and they're not okay without what they be damned if they let you walk away. You like, well, tell them go ahead and be damned and get it over with, Tamara Lady Bird. This is a little puppy dog that feels rejected by you. They didn't see this coming. They don't want to be with nobody else but you, Aqua. You out of this world, Aquarius. Ain't nobody like you. You like, I knew it, Tamara Lady. I knew it. This is somebody, they're not okay with you fucking around and leaving them. They're not okay with meeting Casper. They feel like they can't find nobody else like you. You the one and only. You the one, girl. You're like, I knew that, Tamara Lady. I knew it. How will Aquarius know who this person is that feels rejected by them, spirit guides? How will Aquarius know who this person is that feels rejected by them? Let's find out. Let's find out how you'll know who this person is that feels rejected by you. Ooh, transparency wanted to fly out, but it didn't come, so we're going to put it back in. How will Aquarius know? You got learning. Somebody found out some sort of truth. How will Aquarius know who this person is that feels rejected? Did you find out the truth about this person, Aquarius? Ooh, that card done fell. You got belief here. Oh, I'm going to take these two. Expectations and communication. How you know who this person is that feels rejected by you is that you found out that they were communicating with someone else. You found out that they were talking to somebody else. Innovation, but it's in reverse. This is somebody that you expected something more from, but you found out that they were communicating with someone else. This could have been somebody that was blocking you, blocking your money, and you found this out. That's how you know who this is. The person that feels rejected by you is the person that you found out that was communicating with someone else. You expected more from this person. They thought that they can find somebody better than you. That's who feels rejected. Why do they feel rejected by Aquarius? Oh. Because you won't work with them with collaboration in reverse. You won't give them a second chance. You won't give them a second chance, Aquarius. Emotional repair, but it's in reverse here. This person can't heal. They're in conflict. You got a crash out here that feels rejected by you. You found out that they were talking to other people. You expected more from this motherfucker here. Now they're crashing out because you won't work with them. They didn't make Casper. And they're not used to it. You like, well, tell them give it a few days. It'll get better. They crashing out. How will this play out for Aquarius? You got passion. There is still a lot of passion, Aquarius. You're still attracted to them and they're attracted to you. There's passion there. Challenges, but it's in reverse. There's going to be a lot of challenges, a lot of confusions here. How will this play out? What is this? Intimate relationship, but it's in reverse. Do you want it in reverse? No, they want it upright. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of passion here. We got balance. This could work, Aquarius. There's a lot of passion here, but there's a lot of challenges and confusion too. I feel like you guys need to communicate. This shit could work, Aquarius, because you guys are both passionate about each other, but there's been so many challenges here. And you guys may have struggled to find effective solutions because of your communications skills. You guys don't communicate well. But if you can learn to communicate, I feel like that this could work out with the balance at the bottom of the deck and the goals. Yeah. It could work out, Aquarius. Let's see what you're dealing with. I have heavy Virgo, heavy Gemini, heavy Leo, heavy Pisces. I have Pisces, Leo, Gemini, and Virgo on the board. I feel like for the most part here, somebody wants your attention. This could be somebody here that's in that wants a relationship with you, that you moved on from, Aquarius. They're still stuck on you. They can't find anybody else like you. They want to balance it out. But I feel like y'all communication skills suck. There's going to be a lot of challenges, but in order for you guys to get past those challenges, you guys are going to have to communicate. Let's get your advice before we close this out, Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius in this person. Advice for Aquarius in this person. You got somebody feeling rejected because you don't want to work with them. You found out that they were communicating with someone else. You learned out the truth about, you learned that they was a dog. They can't find anybody else like you. You're out of this world. Advice for Aquarius. You got the Seven of Swords in reverse. You got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Strength card in reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords here. This person here is not sneaky anymore. They don't want to be sneaky with you anymore. But I feel like you're not going to want to work with this person here. Because you're going to feel like that they slow you down. You're going to feel like that they slow you down. You're going to feel like that they're a liar. And you're not going to want to fight for this. You're not going to want to fight for this relationship. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're not being sneaky. They don't want to be sneaky anymore. But by that time, you're not going to want to work with this person because you feel like that this person is going to slow you down. You feel like that this person's a hater. And you feel like that they're a liar and they block your money. So you're not going to want to work with this anymore. Is what I feel here. I feel like too much stuff has happened. All right, Aquarius. Let's move on to Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, spicy Pisces. Pisces, get up. You like, bitch, you do this all the time. Bird. We was just about to go to sleep. Pisces, y'all get up, get in here, spicy Pisces. Last but not least, spicy Pisces. Pisces, let's find out who feels rejected by you, Pisces. Who feels rejected by my spicy Pisces? Get in here, Pisces, y'all. Get up, it's your time to shine. Get in here, spicy Pisces. Let's find out who feels rejected by my spicy Pisces and why they feel rejected. Let's find out. Who feels rejected by spicy Pisces? You got to take care of yourself. One more. Game over. Somebody that plays a lot of games. This person could be literally a gamer. This motherfucker's not okay. They're not okay that you walked away from them and you don't give a shit, Pisces. You taking care of yourself. You were looking out for you. You like, I wouldn't have it any other way, Terrible Lady Bird, would you? This is somebody that you walked away from. They could play the video games, but you taking care of yourself and you don't give a fuck, and they're not okay with you not crashing out over them because they crashing out over you. You like, the way my life is set up, I've never been a crash out. Well, they crashing out over you. You walked away from them and you focusing on yourself. And look, Pisces, you got spa days and shit. And they not okay with this. You got a hoe that's not okay with you being happy. You got a hoe that don't want you to be happy, Pisces. You like, well, ho, ho, ho. All right, let's find out who feels rejected by you, Pisces. Who feels rejected by my spicy Pisces? But you got a hoe that's not okay with you taking care of yourself and not worrying about them. How will Pisces know who this person is that feels rejected by them, spirit guides? How will Pisces know who this person is that feels rejected by them, spirit guides? You got the transparency upright. You got independence here, Pisces. This is somebody that's single, not in a relationship. This is somebody here who, what's this transparency and independence? How will Pisces know who this person is, Spirit guys? Intimacy here. One more. How will Pisces know who this person is? Decision. Desire, but it's in reverse here. This is somebody that knows you no longer fuck with them anymore. They have to make a decision to come in and tell you the truth. This is somebody here that knows that you're independent and you can get another relationship. You can get anybody you want to. And they know that they have to come in and make a decision to tell you the truth and be transparent with you. This is somebody knows that you're no longer in love with them. This is somebody that you're no longer desiring, you're no longer attracted to them, that feels rejected. This is somebody that's ready to come in and tell you the truth. This is somebody that's making a decision to come in and tell you the truth. That's who feels rejected by you, Pisces. They could have been in a relationship and they're getting ready to get out of a relationship now. They're coming in, they're making a decision to leave a relationship. How you know this person is Pisces? This person's already in a relationship. They're getting ready to leave another relationship and come and be real with you. With this desire in reverse, this person is in an unhappy relationship. They're getting ready to leave that relationship because they feel rejected by you and come and be with you and be honest with you, Pisces. That's how you know who this person is. Somebody that's already married or in another relationship and is going to make a decision to leave one relationship and come be with you, Pisces. Why do they feel rejected by Pisces? Separation here. Breakthrough. Got one more to fail. I'm trying to... Here it is. Creativity. They feel rejected by you because you walked away. As soon as you walked away, they had a breakthrough that they want a new beginning with you. Inspiration. You inspire them. They feel rejected by you because you walked away from the connection. And as soon as you had to walk away from the connection, they had a breakthrough that they wanted to be with you. That's when the rejection set in. When you walked away, Pisces, you're like, I know that Deborah Lady Bird because I go on everything. I'm spicy. This is somebody that was in another relationship here. They're getting ready to leave this relationship that they're in, and they're going to make a decision to come and be real with you. Because they feel rejected by you. You walked away from the connection, and you taking care of yourself, and they're not okay with you not being with them. With this separation and breakthrough and creativity here, they feel rejected because you left them and they had some sort of breakthrough that they want a new beginning with you. How will this play out for Pisces? Responsibility, conflict. Oh, one more before I say something, Spirit Guides. Oh, they gave me two more. Three more, actually. Reconciliation, adventure in reverse, and decision making. How this will play out is somebody here is going to make a decision here. Somebody's going to make a decision to reconcile. Somebody is conflicted about reconciling, leaving a relationship here, but they're going to make a decision to leave a relationship here because they feel like something is not going to change. Somebody's not happy in a relationship and they're going to make a decision to leave a relationship and reconcile with someone else. That's how this is going to play out. Somebody's going to make a decision to leave a relationship that they're not happy in, and they feel like things are not going to change, and they're going to go be with someone that they want to be with. I don't know what side of the triangle you on, Pisces. So place yourself where you belong. Let's get your advice, Pisces. Advice for Pisces on this, Spirit Guide. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces on this situation. Advice for Pisces. You got the Queen of Swords here. Could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Swords here. And you got the Three of Swords. Ooh, a lot of mental conflict here. Wheel of Fortune here. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. Not Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Somebody's going to take action and close out a relationship, close out a cycle. You could be married to this person here, but there was a third party and somebody's heartbroken because of the fact that somebody's going to make a decision to leave a relationship and close out of a cycle. Is this going to be Pisces? What is this? Three of Wands. Emperor card. You could have children. This could be a baby daddy. Yes, somebody's going to make a decision to close out a relationship. Because it's almost with this Three of Wands, somebody wants to try to reconcile with a relationship and try to make it work, but they still keep looking back at a third party. And that's making the other person feel rejected. All right, let's see who you're dealing with, Pisces. I have heavy Scorpio, heavy Aries. I have double Scorpio. I have Aries, double Aries and double Scorpio. This could be somebody that you have children with or a past person. But somebody wants a new beginning. They want to take a leap of faith. Heavy Aries, heavy Scorpio. All right, Spicy Pisces, that's what I have for you, Pisces. If this reading resonated with you guys, make sure you like the video, comment below, subscribe to your girl's channel, support my shit. You like, bitch, we'll see. Your girls got to get ready. It's Saturday night. I hope you guys have a great weekend, guys, and thank you for joining me. Bye, guys.